Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Right, today I'm going to be doing the acoustic panels on the van. You can get the acoustic panels from Wickes. It's where I've got mine from. They're on a deal at the moment, £50 until Wednesday of next week, which is 15th, but the times you get this, it's going to be a long time off anyway. So, but yeah, I thought it was quite a good offer. So it was £80 down to £50 and plus my 10% discount, which is good. So that's an acoustic panel, the whole lot. Ooh, get that out of there. I'll show you what I've got. I've gone for a light oak. So what is it? Acoustic slat wall panel light oak. So right, I'm going to get on and see you in a minute. Right, I've got one propped up on the old props. So I thought I'd start with this side first, just to get full length. I've had to cut a little bit there by the sliding door. So what I did, I got 5 of these, so I'm hoping it'll be enough. So I got, well, we'll see. But yeah, that's what it looks like from this side. And this is what it looks like from the rear. Right, I've got some plaster because they're black, so they won't show up. So I'm going to fix this panel up now. I'll show you shortly. Right, one panel fitted. Well chuffed with that. Right, so that panel's up. Right, I'm going to go grab another one and offer that one up. So my idea with this one is, because I don't want to make a mistake, I've got a prop ready. I'm going to put it on top of that and prop it up this end. And I'm going to overlap it with this one, but I want to make sure it's flush or level at that end. Then I can mark the point there and a point there where to cut it, then put my set square on it, just to make sure that I'm going with the well, getting it close as possible. But again, it doesn't matter if I'm going to be a few millimetre out, because I'm going to apply the outside of the shower anyway. So, but that's my plan. So I'm going to go and get a panel now, offer it up, and then mark it. Right, okay, I've got that offered up. I'll just make sure my mic's on before I start talking too much yet. Right, I've propped that up, I've overlapped that, I've marked where I need to cut there and there. I've taken a measurement from that bit to that bit, which I've got 200mm. So that's what I need to cut out on that bit there. So then it slips into the shower. That's what I'm hoping anyway, but that's what I did yesterday, and I seem to have messed that up. So I'm going to double check. Right, okay, I've got that up. Just check this. Just check the camera's working and you're not lopsided like you were just now. Right, I've got that. So that's not too bad actually. It's okay. There's a bit of a gap there, but what I'm going to have some ply going up there. So what I might do, I might just see if I can just cut another bit of that, just to put in there. But to be honest with you, I'm going to have some ply in there. But mind you, there's a bit of a bigger gap there. So I'll do something like that. That's all right. It's not as bad as what I thought it'd be. So it's nice and tight in there. And there. Right, so I'm going to fix this one up. Then carry on. Yeah, so looking good so far. Still in the process of fixing it up. But I'm not going to lie, I did feel like something was going to come out of my backside when I was cutting that. It's just all that money that you spent on it. I think if I do one mess up, hey ho, it worked. One's fixed, but I haven't fixed it completely at the end there on both panels and that, because that's where they got the electrical cables coming through. So I left a bit of slack on that, so I can work on them later on. Right, I'm in the process of doing the smaller bit here over by the sliding door. I've just cut a piece, but I've got to measure and cut around that bit there. So I'm going to try and do a nice tight fitting, so I don't really want to see any of the ply underneath it, but I just have to see what I can do. Again, see what happens. I'm cutting out this bit here within that area where the channel is for the sliding door. So I've cut that out, but now I've got to scribe a bit there because it's rubbing on that bit, so I can't push it that way. So I've got the scribe. I'm going to scribe it, then it will cut, then hopefully it will slip in there nicely. Right, I've got that piece up, offered it up there, cut nicely around there, and cut nicely around the, well, that's a bit too close for you, isn't it? So I just whacked my head on the older bar. Yeah, so it's all nicely fitted in there. Once that's screwed up, that'd be perfect. Right, I'm going to fit that now, and take the prop away, and move on to the next one. Right, there we go, that's that one fitted in there. You can see the join there, but you're going to have a join anyway, aren't you? So it doesn't matter. That's the best I could do to close it up. But yeah, I'm well happy with that. Get the other bit up, and I can stick the old flange on. Right, I've just cut the bit to go around the rest of the fan. Obviously I haven't fixed it yet, it's just up on the props, but cut that correct. It's about the only thing I have cut correct. But yeah, I'm going to fix that now. And it's getting there, looking good. Right, managed to get the flange in, got that piece up, the acoustic, got the flange in. What I've done, I'm using the props and that, I stuck some Sikaflex in there as well, because these screws and that, they're not actually pinning on anything apart from just the felt behind. It's got a little bit of a bite on it, but not a lot. Even if I turn that around the other way, so the screws are this side, it still misses it. So I stuck a little bit of Sikaflex up there, and that should do the job. But yeah, neat, cool, excellent. Right, I'm just going to open up another panel and cut a piece to go in there, and the last bit to go in there. So hopefully I will have time to do that today, but it is Saturday and it is beer drinking time and I can't wait. Right, so that's all complete down that side. So it's not a bad little job. I know it's a bit more of a gap there because there's two cut ends. So I'm trying to utilise what I've got so I can take a panel back. Just to save myself £50, but I am going to have a overhead storage there anyway, above the window, over the seating area. So that's going to be hidden anyway. I like the bits that could be hidden. Cover up my mistakes. Right, the last piece to go in above the bed is 20mm shorter than it should be. But that's going to be all right. That's going to be fine because I'm not going to cut into another panel for that. But what it is, it's going to have 20mm over here. So if I bring it this way a little bit, just a couple of mil, so you're not going to really notice that much up that end, but just a couple of mil over this end, because I'm going to come up with another piece of 18mm timber coming up on the bed anyway, just to match the thickness of the side bed panel. So that'll be fine. So it's just there's just no way on earth I'm going to cut into a panel for that for 20mm. So that'll be fine. Cool. £50 coming back my way. Right, so there we have it, guys. Complete. So it's not too bad actually. That's all right. I'm happy with that little gap. Just gotta fix that up, but I'll do that on the next video, because what I'm going to do is on the next video I am going to be putting the strip lights in. So two rows, and that going down up to the fan. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to go for a beer or two, or a crate even. Right guys, well thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I shall see you on the next one. Right, cheers guys. Bye for now.